You ever notice mornings feel just a little harder than they used to? The energy isn't quite there. Your knees ache, your back feels stiff. Even simple things, like getting up or taking a walk, feel like a chore. Maybe you've told yourself that's just part of getting older. But deep down, you wonder, does it really have to be this way? You're not alone. Millions of people over 60 feel it too. A little slower, a little weaker, maybe frustrated that their body doesn't move like it used to. And there's that quiet worry in the background about falls, memory slips, heart health. It can feel like life is shrinking, like you're fading, little by little. But what if it didn't have to be that way? What if just a few small changes could help you feel stronger again, sharper, more alive? And no, not with some miracle pill or expensive supplement. I'm talking about real food, everyday food, the kind that's been quietly helping people live well into their 90s, even hundreds, with clarity, strength, and energy. Today, I want to share 5 of those foods with you. These are simple, powerful ingredients that help rebuild your body from the inside out. Backed by science, and already being used by thousands of people, over 70, to stay active, independent, and full of life. These are foods that strengthen your bones to help prevent falls and fractures, boost your energy so you don't crash by noon, sharpen your memory so you stay clear and confident, nourish your body and your mood, even on lonely days, and support your heart so you don't dread every doctor's visit. This isn't about looking 30 again. It's about feeling like yourself again, steady, strong, and full of purpose. And the best part? You probably already know some of these foods, but you're about to see them in a whole new way. Stick around to the end, because I'll also share one surprising bonus food that most people overlook, but it could quietly help lower your blood pressure starting today. So if you're ready to take back control, to feel stronger, clearer, and more energized, not someday, but now, let's dive in. Because the first food on this list, it might just surprise you, and it could be the key to helping you stay active and thriving well into your 80s and beyond. Food number 1, sardines and canned salmon, the bone protectors. Let's start with food number 1. And I'll be honest, most people completely overlook this one. But if you want to stay strong, steady, and independent as you age, this could be the most important change you make. I'm talking about sardines and canned salmon, especially with the bones still in. Now, before you think, seriously? Sardines? Stay with me, because what's inside these tiny fish could quietly protect you from one of the biggest threats to seniors: weak bones and life-altering falls. Let me ask you something. Do you know someone who took a fall and never quite bounced back? Maybe that someone was you. For Linda, 70, it was just a quick stumble on her front steps. But that tiny trip led to a hip fracture, months of recovery, and a sudden loss of independence. She needed help just to get around, and her world shrank almost overnight. Sadly, this isn't rare. As we age, our bones naturally lose density. They become weaker, more brittle, and more vulnerable. One misstep can mean surgery, rehab, and months of frustration. Or worse, it can take away your ability to live life on your own terms. But here's the good news. You are not powerless. You can start rebuilding bone strength with something as simple as what you put on your plate. And that's where sardines and canned salmon come in. These small fish are loaded with calcium and vitamin D, the 2 nutrients your bones must have. Calcium is the building block, but without enough vitamin D, your body can't absorb it properly. That's why supplements often fall short, but real, whole foods like these deliver both in perfect balance. Just 2 servings a week of sardines or canned salmon with bones can make a measurable difference, helping restore bone density, improve balance, and reduce your risk of fractures. Even better, they're also rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which reduce joint inflammation. That means stronger bones and less stiffness, so you feel steadier, more flexible, and confident as you move through your day. Worried about taste? You don't have to eat them straight from the can. Mash sardines with a little lemon and olive oil as a spread. Toss salmon into a salad, or make quick salmon patties for lunch. Delicious, simple, and powerful. And Linda? After her fall, she began eating canned salmon twice a week. Slowly, her strength returned, her balance improved, and now she's back to walking her dog every morning, something she thought she'd never do again. So if you want to protect your bones, avoid dangerous falls, and keep doing the things you love, don't overlook sardines and salmon. These little fish might just be your biggest ally. Now let's move on to food number 2. And if you've been feeling drained, sluggish, or just not like yourself, this one is the natural energy booster your body has been waiting for. Food number 2, leafy greens, the natural energy boost. Now let's talk about food number 2. And if you've been waking up tired, dragging through the day, or feeling like your get up and go just got up and left, this one's for you. Because constant fatigue isn't just part of getting older. It's your body waving a red flag, signaling that it's low on something essential. And here's the truth. Real energy doesn't come from caffeine or energy drinks. It comes from oxygen flowing through your blood, fueling every cell in your body. And the best way to support that system? Leafy greens like spinach, kale, and Swiss chard. Let me tell you about John, 75. Gardening was his joy. Planting, digging, watching things grow. But recently he found himself too tired to even water the plants. "I'm just getting old," he said. But deep down, he missed the man who could spend hours outside, full of life and purpose. Turns out, John's body was low on iron and folate, 2 nutrients your body needs to build healthy red blood cells. Without enough of them, your cells don't get the oxygen they need. The result? Fatigue, brain fog, weakness, no matter how much you sleep. The fix? It started with something simple. 1 cup of leafy greens a day. Spinach, for example, is rich in iron, folate, and vitamin C, which helps your body absorb that iron more efficiently. Kale adds antioxidants that protect your cells from damage and inflammation. It's not just fuel, it's repair and protection in every bite. Picture this: a quick morning smoothie, a handful of spinach, half a banana, some frozen berries, a splash of almond milk. 2 minutes, and suddenly your day starts with real, lasting energy. No crash, no jitters, just clarity, strength, and stamina. That's exactly what John did. At first, it felt like nothing, but within weeks, he wasn't as winded walking to the mailbox. He started spending more time in the garden again, trimming roses, planting tomatoes, reconnecting with the life he loved. "I feel 10 years younger," he says now, and all he did was give his body the nutrition it had been missing. And there's more. Leafy greens also help reduce inflammation, support heart health, and even improve brain function. It's like charging your entire system every single day. So if you've been feeling drained, foggy, or just not yourself, try this. Add just 1 serving of leafy greens to your routine. It's simple, it's affordable, and your body knows exactly what to do with it. Because more energy means more life, more moments with your family, more walks in the sun, more you doing what you love. And if you're ready to take things further, to protect your memory, sharpen your focus, and stay mentally connected, wait until you hear about food number 3. It's small, sweet, and it's about to become your brain's new best friend. Food number 3, blueberries, the brain boosters. Now let's move on to food number 3. And if you've ever walked into a room and forgotten why you're there, or found yourself grasping for a name that used to come so easily, this part is especially for you. Because while those little memory slips may seem harmless, they can quietly shake your confidence. And let's be honest, when it starts happening more often, it can feel scary. Is this just aging, or something more serious? That's exactly how Margaret, 72, felt. She used to dominate family trivia nights. Quick, sharp, always the first with the right answer. But gradually, she noticed things slipping, birthdays forgotten, conversations she'd rather avoid. She went from leading the room to sitting quietly in the background, and it broke her heart. But here's the good news. Your brain is like any other muscle. It needs the right fuel to stay strong, focused, and sharp. One of the best brain foods? Blueberries. These tiny, unassuming berries are packed with anthocyanins, powerful antioxidants that protect your brain from oxidative stress and inflammation, 2 major culprits in cognitive decline. Think of them as your brain's bodyguards, fighting off damage before it can slow you down. In fact, research shows that people who eat blueberries regularly perform better on memory tests and have stronger cognitive function as they age. That's why some experts call them brain berries. And here's the best part. You don't need to eat a bucketful. Just a small handful a day can make a real difference over time. Margaret gave it a shot. She started by adding blueberries to her morning oatmeal. Some days she'd blend them into a smoothie. Other days, just a quick handful as a snack. No dramatic changes, just a simple, consistent habit. Within weeks, something shifted. Words came more easily. Her thoughts felt clearer. She spoke up more at family dinners, even jumped back into a few trivia games. Slowly, the sharp, confident woman everyone knew started to shine again. But blueberries do more than boost memory. They also improve blood flow to the brain, which helps with focus, clarity, and that mental fog so many people complain about. Even better, they support heart health, help balance blood sugar, and reduce inflammation. So while your brain gets stronger, your whole body benefits too. And they're easy to add into your routine. Stir them into yogurt or oatmeal, blend into smoothies, toss onto a salad, or enjoy them fresh by the handful. So, if you want to stay sharp in conversations, remember more names and stories, and protect the memories that connect you to the people you love, make blueberries a daily habit. Because every memory you hold on to, every moment you stay present and connected, is a treasure worth protecting. And it starts with simple choices like this one. And if you've ever felt that quiet loneliness that comes with aging, or lost your appetite and strength without even noticing, you won't want to miss food number 4. It's crunchy, satisfying, and it could help you feel nourished, both body and soul. Food number 4. Nuts. A simple snack to nourish body and spirit. Now, let's talk about food number 4. And this one goes deeper than just physical health, because for many people over 60, the real challenge isn't just bones or memory. It's that quiet, heavy feeling that sneaks in when you're alone, the loss of appetite, the thought, why bother cooking just for me? It's more common than people admit. When life changes, maybe you've lost someone close, or the house is a little quieter now, it's easy to let meals slide. You eat less, skip breakfast, lose weight, and with it, your strength. And slowly, that sense of energy and purpose starts to fade. That's exactly what happened to Paul, 78. After his wife passed, he stopped cooking. Meals became chores. Breakfast turned into coffee. Dinner became just a few bites. And over time, Paul lost weight, and the spark he once had. Even stairs felt like mountains. But here's where the right food can quietly change everything. Nuts. Almonds, walnuts, cashews, simple, no prep, nutrient-dense powerhouses. Packed with healthy fats, protein, and calories, they nourish the body even when appetite is low. They're easy to grab, and more importantly, they help you stay strong, in body and in spirit. Paul started small, just a bowl of mixed nuts on the counter. A handful here, a few bites there. Slowly, he felt steadier. His energy returned, and with it, that quiet message we all need to hear. I'm still worth caring for. The science backs it up. Nuts are rich in omega-3s, which support brain health and reduce inflammation, magnesium, which helps muscles relax and function properly. Protein, essential for preserving muscle as we age. Just 1 ounce a day, around 20 almonds or 14 walnut halves, can make a real difference. They're portable, shelf-stable, and require no effort. Keep some by your chair, in your car, or even in your pocket on a walk. If you've felt that slow drain of energy or appetite, or that quiet loneliness that steals your spark, make nuts part of your daily routine. Because they're not just food, they're a form of self-care. Every handful is a vote for your strength, your independence, and your right to thrive, not just survive, at every stage of life. And if you're ready to go one step further to support your heart and calm your blood pressure, wait until you hear about food number 5. It's bright, bold, and it just might bring back your peace of mind. Food number 5, beets, your heart's natural ally. And this one speaks straight to your heart, literally. If you've ever sat in the doctor's office, holding your breath as they wrap the blood pressure cuff around your arm, you know the feeling, that quiet jolt of anxiety. What will the numbers say this time? Heart concerns have a way of creeping into your thoughts. Diane, 69, knows it too well. Every checkup felt like a countdown. New meds, more restrictions, constant worry. Even thinking about her heart made her chest feel tight. Sound familiar? As we age, heart health becomes the #1 concern. One day you feel fine, and the next, you're juggling prescriptions, watching your salt, and wondering what's coming next. It can feel like your body is no longer your own. But here's the good news. Nature has a secret weapon. Beets. Yes, those deep red, earthy vegetables. They've quietly been helping hearts for centuries. Beets are rich in nitrates, which your body converts into nitric oxide, a natural compound that relaxes your blood vessels, improves blood flow, and lowers blood pressure gently. It's like giving your heart a break without side effects. Diane was hesitant at first. Beets? Really? But she gave it a shot. She started with a glass of beet juice in the morning. Some days she roasted them. Other days she tossed them into a salad. And soon she noticed the difference. Her energy felt more stable. Her thinking was clearer. And at her next doctor's visit, her blood pressure had dipped just enough to make her feel like she was back in control. Not a miracle overnight, but a meaningful shift. A reason to breathe easier. That's the real power of beets. They don't just help your heart, they support circulation throughout your body. Better blood flow means better energy, sharper focus, and less of that heavy, sluggish feeling that drags you down. And they don't stop there. Beets are loaded with antioxidants to reduce inflammation, fiber to keep digestion moving, vitamins and minerals that support liver and overall health. They're like a tune-up for your whole system. The best part? Beets are easy to work into your life. Juice them, roast them, shred them raw into salads, blend into smoothies. Even pickled beets count. And if you're not wild about the earthy taste, just pair them with citrus or apples for a bright, sweet contrast. So if you're tired of feeling powerless about your health, if you want to stop dreading doctor's visits and start feeling steady and strong again, make beets part of your weekly routine. Just a few servings a week can bring real benefits because you deserve to feel confident, not anxious, strong, not fragile, and every meal is a chance to claim that strength. Now you've got the full picture. 5 miracle foods to help you stay sharp, strong, and thriving, not just at 70, but well into your 80s and 90s. So here's the question, which one will you start with today? Now that you've seen what's possible, the 5 simple foods that can fuel your energy, sharpen your mind, protect your bones, and support your heart, the next step is yours. Because the truth is, change doesn't come from doing everything at once. It comes from doing one small thing today. Maybe it's adding a handful of blueberries to your breakfast. Maybe it's swapping in leafy greens at dinner. Maybe it's just picking up a can of salmon on your next grocery run. Whatever it is, take that first step. Because every small change is a vote for the future you want. Strong, clear-headed, steady on your feet, and full of life. You deserve to feel good in your body. Not just get through the day, but truly enjoy it. You deserve confidence at your next doctor's visit. You deserve mornings that feel easier, movement that feels freer, and moments that feel more yours. So here's your invitation. Try just one of these 5 foods this week. Watch what happens. You might be surprised how quickly your body responds and how much more alive you begin to feel. Because this isn't about aging less, it's about living more.